For many aspiring actresses and models looking to get a bit of exposure while earning a living, working at Hooters seems to check both of those boxes. This restaurant chain has long been notorious for being a place where attractive girls wearing skimpy outfits have pretended as though they actually enjoy having men constantly ogling them. Women who can thrive in this environment prove they have what it takes to perhaps put up with the more demanding and high-stakes realm of Hollywood. In this video, we'll take a look at several stars who leveraged their time working at Hooters to help launch their Hollywood careers. Facts First presents celebrities who worked at Hooters before they became famous. Amy Adams. This 6-time Academy Award-nominated actress is arguably best known for her recent role in the HBO suspense series Sharp Objects. It was based on a novel by Gillian Flynn and featured Adams in the role of a crime-solving journalist named Camille Preaker. Ironically, in the show, Adams showed virtually no skin due to her character's history with scars. But pretty much right out of high school, Adams took a job as a waitress at Hooters, where showing off her skin was literally part of the job. A couple years ago, Adams told Entertainment Tonight that she really enjoyed the job. She started out as a hostess, but soon moved on to waiting tables. She told the outlet it was a great way for her to earn money. Adams never suspected that working at a minimum wage job would eventually lead to big screen success. Initially, she had aspirations of becoming a dancer. Eventually, after she earned enough cash, she left the job, bought a car, and found employment working at a company called Chanhassen Dinner Theaters in Minnesota. Soon enough, she was discovered by a Hollywood talent agent, and the rest is history. LeAnn Tweeden. Tweeden is known most for hosting a number of popular sports talk shows, but she actually landed those jobs thanks to her lengthy career as a model. Before she worked with the Best Damn Sports Show Period and Fox Sports Net, Tweeden worked as a lingerie and swimsuit model. Prior to that, she was a waitress at Hooters. Currently, she is the co-host of Dr. Drew Midday Live on Radio 790 KABC in LA. In 2010, she married a California Air National Guard pilot named Chris Doherty. The two have since had 2 children, Kane and Kaya. Jerri Manthey. Manthey rose to prominence, briefly gaining celebrity status after her stint appearing on Survivor. She was one of the earliest cast members of that show. But before that, she worked at a Hooters location in her hometown. In 2001, Manthey posed nude for Playboy. In March of 2010, while Survivor Heroes vs. Villains was still airing, she was removed from a flight in Charlotte, North Carolina after she got into a heated argument with a flight attendant. LeAngela Davis. Before she appeared on America's Next Top Model, Davis worked at Hooters. In fact, she's never fully broken ties with the restaurant chain. Since 2007, she's been featured in every issue of Hooters Magazine. It's safe to say that if it wasn't for Hooters, Davis's modeling career would never have gotten off the ground. Vienna Girardi. This star has built quite a career for herself as a TV reality star. In 2002, she appeared on The Bachelor. 8 years later, she joined the cast of the spin-off series Bachelor Pad. Also in 2010, she appeared on the special The Bachelor, Jason and Molly's Wedding. For a bit, Girardi was married to Josh Riley, but the two divorced, and she found employment working at Hooters to make ends meet. Alison Waite. Waite is one of 2 former Playboy playmates whose careers received a significant jumpstart after working at a Hooters restaurant. Not just another pretty face, Waite is a resident of California, where she majored in gerontology at San Diego State University. She graduated with a master's degree in 2005. While working her way through college, Waite worked at Hooters. It was there she was discovered by Hugh Hefner. Jessie Jane. This adult film star discovered at a fairly young age where her talents lied and what her most significant assets were. Her career began in modeling before she shifted gears and entered the adult movie industry. But before all of that, she was a server at a Southern California Hooters location. Samantha Burke. While she might not be a massive star, Burke is best known for being the mother of actor Jude Law's 4th child. The two struck up a relationship in 2008, and Burke gave birth to their daughter in September of 2009. Before meeting Law, Burke worked as a Hooters girl. She then did some work as a fashion model. Recently, however, she's been out of the spotlight. Holly Madison. This model is easily one of the most famous former Hooters girls. She worked there when she was a teen, right out of high school. It was there that she was discovered by Hugh Hefner. Not only did Hef transform her into a Playboy playmate, but the two also entered into a steamy romantic relationship for a spell. Naya Rivera. Best known for her prominent role on Glee, Rivera spent the bulk of her adult life in front of the camera cashing in on her looks. Before her Hollywood career took off, she worked at a California area Hooters restaurant. She got her start as a child actress and model, appearing in national TV ads. When she was 4, she was cast in the role of Hillary Winston on the short-lived sitcom The Royal Family. From 2009 to 2015, she portrayed the lesbian cheerleader Santana Lopez on Glee. That role earned her critical acclaim and various accolades, including a SAG Award and an Alma Award. She and the rest of the cast also earned 2 Grammy Award nominations. She went on to take a stab at a solo music career and used her platform to raise awareness for LGBT, immigrant, and women's rights. On July 8, 2020, while swimming with her 4-year-old son, Rivera drowned in Lake Piru in Santa Clarita, California. After a 5-day search, her body was recovered from the lake, and she was officially pronounced dead at age 33. Chrissy Teigen. Teigen is a model and TV personality who made her pro modeling debut in the 2010 Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue. She later appeared on the magazine's 50th anniversary cover alongside Lily Aldridge and Nina Agdal. From 2015 to 2016, she was a panelist on the syndicated daytime talk program Fab Life. After that, she co-hosted the musical competition series Lip Sync Battle from 2015 to 2019. Most recently, she was a judge on the comedy competition Bring the Funny. Teigen was born in Delta, Utah. When she was still a baby, her family moved to Snohomish, Washington, where her parents ran a tavern. When she was 15, they relocated once again to Huntington Beach, California. So for a brief time before she landed her modeling career, Teigen worked at a surf shop and then briefly worked as a Hooters girl in Miami, Florida. Katrina Darrell. Darrell rose to fame when she appeared on the 8th season of American Idol, where she was known as the Bikini Girl. Shortly before she auditioned, she was fired from her job at Hooters. According to an interview with Fox News, Darrell worked at the chain for 3 months, but failed to rise through the ranks to become a waitress. More than likely, she was a hostess, which is where the majority of Hooters girls get their start. Apparently, she was fired after she repeatedly left her shifts early to attend various auditions. Anna Burns. Burns is married to NFL player Wes Walker. Before she met her husband, she worked as a Hooters girl. While working at a North Carolina Hooters, she won the 2005 Miss Hooters International Swimsuit Pageant. Since then, she's appeared in numerous issues of the official Hooters Magazine, in addition to gracing the pages of the chain's annual calendar. Teri Harrison. Model and Playboy playmate Teri Harrison worked at Hooters and competed in the chain's yearly beauty pageant before she appeared on The Price is Right as one of Barker's beauties from 2002 to 2005. She also appeared in radio commercials for WLZR and KDKB. At one point, she was married to Morgan Rose, the drummer of the rock band Seven Dust. The two had 1 child before divorcing. Now it's time to hear from you. Who were you most surprised to find out worked at Hooters before they got famous? Let us know in the comments section below.